And there we have it. The way to defeat the Chaos Man-eating giant cat creature is to eat the Chaos-eating giant cat creature. So in this whole chapter, it looks like this is going to be the end for old Cath. I really like the cover picture. I thought that just looked really nice. Very simplistic, yet very just very appealing to look at with this like wheel design. But as it were, Cath was like, in this upper form now again. He's getting ready. He's like ready to eat Arthur, and like has this really cool weird chaos room mouth where he just lays it out, has that like checker black and white pattern all like below him. But Arthur's like, oh no, no. I'm not the one that's getting eaten. That's gonna be you. And then all around that, there's just this big sawtooth like spiral cone of room that just comes around him with like this massive tongue all spanned out, and you can tell he's like, oh shit, things are not looking too well for me. Things are not looking like they're gonna go anywhere special. And I think he realized at that point he's kind of screwed because, like I said, that's the logical way to defeat him. It's not destroy him, consume him and reabsorb his power. And he's like freaking out. He has like all these spikes shoot out of his body to try and hold everything back, but it doesn't help him. Like that tongue from like the throat of this weird sawtooth room, this shoots out, wraps around Cath, and Arthur's just like, listen, I'm gonna take back the chaos. You're not gonna have it, and this is gonna pretty much be the end of all this. But Cath is upset. He's like, I'm the descendant directly of chaos. I deserve this power. I need to destroy everything, take everything out with a form, and end this like sham of life and just being. He thinks that since everything eventually dies, then there's no point to everything. There's no like idea of growth and evolution, of expansion. He's just like, no, it's dumb. It's dumb. I don't need it. We don't need any of this. If we get rid of all this, then we'll be fine. Everything will like be better. And he's like trying to tell Arthur, like, he doesn't even, like, Camelot doesn't matter because eventually the people are gonna die and the kingdom is gonna crumble. So why even have it in the first place? To which Arthur's just like, I don't care about that. I don't need my subjects to even care about me. I just want them to be happy, live in a world where there's not like suffering and grief. I'm going to create a kingdom using the chaos power in order to do that. And I think that he's going to end up still like having the chaos be a problem. And like Cath gets up and getting consumed, gets absorbed, and like everybody, it's back outside at night. Everything looks a lot better. It seems like, oh, cool, the chaos has been returned. You're good. Everything seems about right. And he's got like he's got his sword out. He's got like this higher evolution of the sword. And I'm still looking at it thinking that this is not going to be the full status of it. Because the way the sword looks, it's got like the good side. It's got like the little white winged bird creatures. And it has like this crescent shape. I think that's like half complete. I still believe that the chaos power within him is going to want to balance itself because it's chaos. It's good and bad. It's dark and light. It is this kind of like, really just chaotic. That's the whole point of it. It can't be one side or the other. I don't know. It really depends whether or not Nakaba plans on doing a continuation of this. It's still really weird, and like most of the stuff I really want to talk about for this chapter is just in the question of whether or not he's going to continue. Because as far as we know, this could be the end of the series. I know there's been hints at a possible continuation, but there hasn't been anything officially announced so far. Nothing officially like given out that we can say, oh yeah, cool, we're going to get an Arthur continuation, a spinoff, some form of another story taking place in the world of like him and whatever his issues are. The question at this point would be, well, what are the enemies going to be? Because I still think it'd be very weird to end the series like this. Like, you have this stuff set up for stuff in the future, but it's like, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do this continuation or do a whole nother arc. I'm just gonna kind of do this last part really, really fast. It'd be like 100 Years Quest for Fairy Tail doing it in like a volume or two. It's like, no, you have a much bigger story you set up. You can't just wrap it up that quick. And that's how I feel about this chaos stuff. Like, is he just gonna have it mastered and then make his utopia and that's the end of the series? I don't know. I think I would have, if he doesn't do anything with it, I think I would have preferred him to just end it before all this. And obviously he set this up so he wanted to do it, but is it just going to be like them battling Cath and that's it? Like, he has, like, you have this super chaos power where everything from the Seven Deadly Sins universe like seems to stem from Like this like power of creation and destruction, and then after that, what? Nothing. It's very strange to me. It doesn't really make sense of why you would do it if you don't have anything that you're gonna like expand beyond. Maybe he will. Maybe we'll announce it soon. I think Seventy Sins is supposed to end within the next couple chapters, and then maybe we'll get this final, thumbs up or thumbs down, green light or stop sign of whether or not this series is going to continue. Other than that, I'm below. Like I said, I don't have a lot to really talk about it. We had some really cool visuals, but for the most part, it was a very straightforward chapter. And the things that I'm most intrigued about, we don't know yet if there's going to be a continuation or not. But other than that, comment below, thumbs up the video, but from the like button, subscribe button, and check out my other videos. But that, appreciate it. He's already subscribed, and I thank you all for listening. Bye.